Hello, I'm Madhura. Welcome back to Madhura's Desire. So, folks, today we are going to make a Mediterranean salad, which is nothing but is a tabbouleh salad. Here we are going to incorporate quinoa instead of the bulgur. So quinoa is nowadays very popular and it's known for its nutrient values, and also it is gluten free. So quinoa is cultivated and grown in South America regions, which is Bolivia, Peru, Chile and Ecuador, and still people are cultivating, and it's always been popular since 5,000 years ago. The indigenous family they used to use as their staple diet, and Inca people they used to call their sacred food. So quinoa is full of nutrient. It has a fiber, it has a zinc, folate, it has protein, and not only that, it also has an antioxidant. It has a lot of health benefit. So we are going to incorporate that quinoa today in our salad. So let's start prepping our salad, which is tabbouleh salad. So we are taking half cup of quinoa, which is a white quinoa. There is three different types of quinoa available in market. There is a black quinoa, white quinoa and red quinoa. So if you get a tricolor, all the quinoa is mixed, still it is okay. You can use those tricolor quinoa, or if you have only red quinoa, you can use red quinoa. Even if you have only black quinoa, doesn't matter, all has the same taste. So now today we are taking a white quinoa. If you have different, you can incorporate different types of quinoa. So we are going to cook this quinoa with 1 cup of water. So I'm adding up 1 cup of water, quarter teaspoon of salt, and let the water start boiling. So water has started boiling. I'm just adding this quinoa into it. Give a quick mix. Reduce the temperature to the medium. Cover with the lid and let's cook for 15 minutes on a medium heat. While the quinoa is getting cooked, let me introduce all the ingredients of the tabbouleh and we will start prepping up. So here I have a bunch of greens which you can see. So most of you know what is the Italian parsley. So this is Italian parsley. So we need 1 bunch of Italian parsley, which will give you 1.5 cup of chopped Italian parsley. Okay, so this is an Italian parsley, and also we are going to use some of the mint, which you know, this is a mint leaf. Okay, so we need 1/4 cup of mint leaf, and we are also need some scallion, which is nothing but green onion. So I have just taken 4 sprigs of green onion, and also we will add the dill, which if you don't have is the same thing, fennel and dill. So you can use the dill leaf, and if you don't have, so you can use the fennel leaf as well. So I'm going to use 1 cup of the dill leaf. So I have washed them and pat dry them, and now I'm going to show how you're going to chop them. So we will just separate some leaf from the stalks. So this is the parsley. Like this, we will just separate it. And then we will just hold them very close packed. It's okay even if you cannot make it so fine chop, it's okay. So with the help of knife, so we'll just try to. So basically this is what we are doing. It will look like. Okay, so we will chop all the parsley like the same way.
So now for the green onion, just give a slit in between. Okay. And let's slice thinly. You can keep it aside. So similar way, we will just remove the leaf from the stalk, the mint. Hold it tightly and let's give a fine chop to it. And now we'll keep it aside. So now we have to prep the dill leaf. So the same way, we will just take it out the leaves. Even little bit of stalk will be okay. So right, and we need just 1 cup of it. So same way, I'm going to chop this dill leaf as well. And we will just keep it separate. So we are going to take 2 small cucumber, and also we will just like this. Small diced. Okay, like this we are going to cut it off, both the cucumbers. So I have taken 1 cup of cherry tomato. So you can also use regular tomato if you don't have. You can just give a small dice to it for the regular tomato, and also if you don't want it to have a seed on your salad, you can de-seed the tomato and you can give a small dice. But here I like to use some cherry tomato, which is heirloom tomato, so I'm going to incorporate in this recipe. So I'm just giving just a slight half cut to it. Since this is cherry tomato, I don't like to chop and loosen the beauty of the tomato. So the big ones I can just give it like this. So we can cut all of them. So 15 minutes is done. Let's see. You can see here our quinoa is ready. You can see very much. So I'm just taking out from the cooking range. You can see here. And now we will cover for another 15 minutes till it get cooled down. So we need to use the cold quinoa in the salad. So I'm going to let it rest for another 15 to 20 minutes till it gets cooled down. Now the quinoa is getting cold and also all the preps are done. So the next step is to just prepare a dressing for it. So I'm going to use the fresh lemon, which gives always good. So I'm going to use a half of the lemon, which will give me at least 3 to 4 teaspoons of lemon juice, which is I required. So I'm just making a fresh lemon juice. Just I'm squeezing it. So it is giving me just 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. The fresh lemon always give a better flavor. And now I'm going to add it 4 tablespoons of olive oil. Just quarter. Salt is again, it's up to your taste. So I'm just adding a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And usually we don't add garlic in tabbouleh, but I love to add little bit of garlic, so I'm just adding just 1/8 of teaspoon of chopped garlic into it, which enhance the flavor. And just I'll give a nice gentle mix to it. Just taste your seasoning. If you require some of the things, you can add it up. Now just keep it aside, the dressing. Now is the time to assemble the salad. Some people, they prefer to dress their salad while serving, but I always prefer to dress them and keep it for some time, at least in half an hour, so all the salads and all the ingredients gets more incorporate with the dressing. So I'm going to show you, it's up to you. If you're serving immediately, you can dress them up and keep it for 10 minutes or 15 minutes prior to service. It's up to you. If you wanted to serve later on, you can incorporate the dressing later on. So I said before, like, we have 1.5 cup of chopped Italian parsley, 1 cup of dill, 1/4 cup of mint, 4 sprigs of scallions, and then we had 2 cucumber, I do have a tomato, which is 1 cup, and our star of the salad is the quinoa. You can see so beautifully the quinoa is cooked, it's not overcooked. If you have a proper measurement, it will be always is a 1:2 always. So we took a 1/2 cup, so just 1 cup of water, and 15 minutes is more than enough on a medium heat. So we just will mix all of them properly. And now we are going to add the dressing into it. If you don't like to add the garlic, some people, they don't like the fresh chopped garlic. It's up to you, it's an optional. But I do prefer on my salad sometime when you have this kind of dressed salad, it goes very well with the greens. So it's an optional again. If you don't like, don't add. And please do not forget to check your seasonings. If you need more seasoning into it, definitely you can add more seasoning, but always go for the lesser side, because once you add the seasoning and again it will be salty, then you have to keep fixing the salad, either of adding the lemon juice. And so it's always better to just check your seasoning before you would like to add some. Yeah, for me is a perfect. So this salad is ready. It goes very well with everything. If you are having some grilled kebab products, it can go with that. It can go with very well with the roti, chapati or rice. This is actually absolutely very gorgeous salad. So this salad is almost 4 people you can serve to the 4 people. Very healthy salad. You can decorate the way you want it.
So folks, salad is ready, and this is rich of protein, fibers and folate and zinc. So lot of things are incorporated in this. Please do try this recipe and let us know how is it turn out for you. Till then, see you, stay healthy and eat healthy.